back with us here at the Shakey's Girls Volleyball Invitational Tournament here at the San Andres Sports Complex in Manila. You see here Sam Cantada, the team captain of EAC, trying to will her team back to the win column, as well as Margaret Altea. These two captains certainly trying to bounce back from their opening day losses as we bring you here. Ito pa, 5 more matches here sa ating Shakey's Girls Volleyball Invitational Tournament as we bring you our second game here. EAC taking on the UST Junior Tigresses, only here on Solar Sports and Tap Sports. Live din tayo ngayon sa Plus Network and also on the Shakey Super League social media pages. Once again, Ken Pangilinan kasama si Sheila Salaysay. So Sheila, nabanggit ko nga, parehong kupunan gustong bumawi sa kanilang pagkatalo.
That's correct. Hard-fought matches itong dalawa na to on their first game last week. 3 sets agad. So alam mo, gigil sila parehong makakuha ng kanilang unang panalo sa kanilang pool.
So let's see who will book their first win here in the Shakey Super League as we bring you the Shakey's pre-huddle of the game, brought to you by Shakey's. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and motos. Now we see here the team standing. Sheila, nakita nga natin 0-1 record itong magkapilang kupunan, pero pagkakataon nga for them to book their first win here. As we see here, itong Emilio Aguinaldo College, valiant effort in their game against De La Salle Zobel. And nakita nga natin yung multiple players leading the way here is Sam Cantada with 19 points.
That's correct. Nabanggit natin, it ended in 3 sets, 25-22, 28-26, extended 25-18. Hindi naging madali for EAC to get that game. Nung umpisa, hindi pa sila ganun nag-iinit kaya naman nakuha ng De La Salle Zobel yung first set dahil they became more aggressive nung simula. But second set, ito na, biglang umarangkada itong EAC at nanangunga na dito si Samantha Cantada.
That's right, Samantha Cantada, the team captain, 19 points. On the other hand, UST, magandang simula, 25-16. But nagulat sila dito sa Naga College Foundation.
That's correct. You know, it was a tough assignment for the Junior Tigresses. At after they claimed the first set, bumalik naman dito ang Naga. It was Ara Panique and actually took over the next two to dominate the rest of the match. Para naman sa UST, nakabalik sila. And syempre, they are looking forward to get their first win on our tournament.
Meanwhile, i-turn over na natin sa ating floor announcer for our opening pleasantries.
Sports Complex here in the city of Manila, and this is the Shakey's Girls Volleyball Invitational League. It's now time to meet the participants in match number 8. First, please welcome from the University of Santo Tomas, led by their team captain number 8, Margaret Altea, and their first libero number 4, Francesca Rodriguez. Please welcome their teammates number 2, Caitlin Mauricio, number 3, Jaila Adrao, number 5, Jacqueline Lipat, number 6, Berenice Colendra, number 9, Jan Isabel Chua, number 10, Stephanie Arasan, number 11, Anisa Santos, number 12, Lian Penulyar, number 15, Ashley Magnaye. Number 16, Rachel Bahamonde. Number 18, Abigail Sinson. And their second libero, number 14, Morby and Verga. And their opponents, please welcome the Emilio Aguinaldo College Immaculate Conception Academy, led by their team captain number 2, Samantha Cantada. Their first libero number 1, Hilary Estrogero. Please welcome their teammates number 4, Andrea Clarin. Number 5, Janela Rasan. Number 6, Cherise Serapio. Number 7, Althea Caravillas. Number 8, Ana de Guzman. Number 9, Reina Abes. Number 10, Jan Valdez. Number 11, Jana Crom. Number 12, Yuna Carino. Number 13, Karil Hoyumpa. Number 14, Elaine Garces. And their second libero, number 3, Aliyah Godino. Please welcome the officials for this match. First referee, Jesus Emmanuel Kim Yadao, national referee. Second referee, Ivan Escamillas, national referee. It is now time to meet the starters. First, for Emilio Aguinaldo College, Immaculate Conception Academy. Number 2, their team captain, Samantha Cantada. Number 4, Andrea Clarin. Number 5, Janelle Arasan. Number 6, Cherry Serapio. Number 7, Althea Caravillas. Number 12, Yuna Carino. And the starting libero, number 1, Hilary Estrogero. Coaching EAC ICA is Jennifer Arasan. And now let's meet the starters for University of Santo Tomas. Number 3, Jaila Adrao. Number 8, their team captain, Margaret Altea. Number 10, Stephanie Arasan. Number 15, Ashley Magnayi. Number 16, Rachel Bahamonde. Number 18, Abigail Sinson. And the starting libero, number 4, Francesca Rodriguez. Coaching UST is Lerma Hiron.
Second game of this Saturday na ating feature dito, Sheila, as we take a look at our starting lineups. Sams Cantada, Andrea Carin, Janelle Arasan, Loan Serapio, Altea Garavillas, and Yuna Carino with their starting libero, Hilary Estrigoro. Samantala naman for UST, Jaila Adrao, Margaret Altea, Stephanie Arasan, Ashley Bagnayi, Rachel Bahamonde, and Abigail Sinson. And their starting libero is number 4. Ito si Francesca Rodriguez. So we mentioned at the top of the coverage, Sheila, na both teams trying to bounce back sa kanilang pagkatalo, and very important, probably must win na given our format.
That's correct. Well, kahit kaya naman these two teams are so excited na makatapat because yung naging laro nga nila previously, 3-setter match. So alam mo na yung kalibre na pwedeng dalhin itong dalawang team na to. And let me just mention, this is also another exciting day for Coach Jennifer, as you mentioned that, Ken.
And this set is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now. EAC with the first point here in this game.
Nabanggit ko nga, this is also one exciting day for Coach Jennifer Arasan dahil, well, she has her daughters playing Arasan, setter ng EAC, and then the open hitter for UST is also her daughter.
Oo nga.
So sabi ko sa kanya kanina, well, this is very rare na maglaban yung dalawang anak niya, but sabi niya, matatanda na tong dalawang to, alam na nila paano to.
It's a family affair, ika nga.
Yes. Well, Jennifer Arasan is more commonly known as Jennifer Buhawe during her time.
And agad naman nakatabla dito ang UST. Tying things up at 1 apiece. And a good 1-2 play para dito sa setter. That's Ashley Magnayi.
Well, but still, Coach Lerma Magiron, who is the head coach right now for UST, not happy with that kind of performance.
Goes Coach Lur Magiron, former Adamson Lady Falcon head coach. As we take a look at that serve of the game brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now.
She's also a former Tigress. She played for women's UST a few years back.
And look at that hit, courtesy of Margaret Altea. That's going to be a challenge for the defense of EAC.
Kita mo, bukas yung depensa ng EAC sa net. And Althea just found, that gap in between.
And the obvious size advantage in favor of the junior Tigresses. Makikita natin itong EAC, one of the masasabi natin vertically challenged teams here sa ating Shakey's Girls Invitational Tournament.
That's correct. Nakita mo rin yung height difference. And that is in favor of UST. But hindi naman sila papahuli because their floor defense iba when they finally get their momentum.
That was on full display nung nakalaban nila yung De La Salle Sobel, especially in that second set. As you see here, UST going for that attack and check ball. 5-1 UST, 5 straight points.
That's parang na nga yun labas na siya. Pero hindi na masyadong nabasa ng floor defense dito ng EAC.
Let's see if makabawi sila dito. But free ball here for the girls in black. They go back to Altea, dumping it in.
You would like how Althea already displays maturity on the floor. Kasi hindi lang puro power ang pinapakita niya dito. And just like that, acknowledging the smaller blocker. At kaya, napakadali sa kanyang ihulog yung bola sa likod ng blocker.
And you like her assertiveness early on here in this game. Given na nung last game nila against Naga College Foundation, although maganda na may performance siya doon, Sheila, medyo na-contain din siya doon nung depensa nitong Tigers.
That's correct. Parang that game nung second set, kahit nasa momentum ang UST in that part of the game, nakabawi yung Naga because, of course, of the offense, lalo na, and defense. At ganun din naman itong EAC because of Cantada, itong really strong lefty nagdala sa kanyang team on their second win, first win, second set in their previous match.
And the team captain delivering finally for EAC. Stopping that drought. 7-2. She goes for it again. This time, good floor defense by UST. They go back to Altea. Good rally we're having so far. At ang gandang basa naman doon nitong si team captain Cantada.
That's correct. Ang gusto ko dito sa floor defense ng side ng UST is yung libero nila. But she was giving instructions to her teammates already. That's Francesca Rodriguez. Dahil nakikita niya kung anong palo or anong atake yung ibibigay ng EAC. But still, in that last sequence, butas ang gitna ng defense ng UST.
And a double contact violation against UST. So 3 straight points naman for EAC.
No, this is what I like about EAC na nakita ko din on their previous match. Kahit nalalamangan sila ng kalaban, they stay aggressive. They stay composed and try to get a point one step at a time.
Very resilient bunch, but that was too much for them. That attack by Margaret Altea as she scores her 3rd point of the game. Samantala naman itong EAC trying to bounce back here, trailing by 4 points, 8-4 in this first technical timeout. So far, Sheila, maganda yung nagiging palitan dito, but UST, medyo nagagamit nila yung size advantage nila early on.
Definitely, at it's very obvious sa start nitong set na to. Para naman dito sa EAC, medyo, alam mo, ang performance nila, they start a bit slow at the beginning, pero pagdating sa gitna, dun sila bumubulusok So, it's probably Coach Jennifer just telling them, kailangan nila mas maging aggressive this part of the set.
As we take a look at our super fans of the day, brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now. All smiles. Sam Cantada early on showing what she's made of here, and her offense very badly needed here for EAC if they want to book a win against this powerhouse UST squad.
She had 19 points in their previous match. Nakita mo almost 6 points na lang, isang set na sa kanya, diba?
Oo.
And we will see what she can do more, compared to her previous game.
Let's take a look at that attack. And, well, binanggit mo na nga rin, Sheila, almost a set, 19 points. Considering na maximum 3 sets lang tayo, grabehan yun, 19
Yes.
points na yun.
At saka she was able to sustain yung energy and intensity plus the power of her attacks. Just like that, down the line hit, almost, hitting Magnayi.
Right on cue, the lefty slamming it home. At medyo tinamaan pa
yes.
sa mukha.
Sa shoulder, right shoulder, if I'm not mistaken. From that angle, sa EAC, if they can get one good pass at masa-set up ni Arasa ng maayos yon kay Cantada, you will just, trust Cantada that she will get a point like 99% of the time.
But that time, UST answering back as they doubled the output of EAC, 10-5. And on deck to serve is Rachel Bahamonde. Good first ball. Arasan sets it up. Cantada from the right. Altea was there for the pickup. Another chance here for EAC. And a 1-2 play works para kay Arasan.
Yeah, you'd like the adjustment from her part. Nakita mo hindi naman ganun kataas yung talon niya. But, she was able to make a point out of it at nagulat itong depensa ng UST.
And the team captain now to serve, Sam Cantada. Almost but not quite. That serve sails out. Itong UST of course has won multiple championships both in the juniors and seniors division. Last won the championship in UAP season 76. So almost 10 years ago na. Arasan goes to middle. And Jaws at the net. EAC with a chance here. UST naman ngayon. They go to Arasan of UST.
Arasan in front of EAC. Kaharap niya yung ate niya.
Oo nga eh. And that time, she wins that joust. Siya yung mas matangkad eh, no? So 12-6 UST. Almost a good serve, but it sails wide right. So UST has to be really careful here dahil nga you mentioned itong EAC a resilient bunch. Di rin talaga nagpapatalo eh.
Correct.
And Adraw, the top scorer nung last game nila.
Yes, that's right. Ito actually Adraw and Althea tandem ang nagdala talaga sa game nila against Naga previously. Well, she had 10 points in that match.
Arasan, Gusto Garavillas, picked up there. Adraw once again, back-to-back hits. Forcing a timeout dito kay Coach Jennifer Arasan. Let's listen in.
Ngayon, kung hindi ka magbablock, di kumuha tayo dito ng short ball. Even dito, yung kay A at saka sa'yo, service natin, ayusin natin. Hindi natin kailangan maka-ace. Hanapin nyo lang target. Within dun sa area na yon, dun yung papunta yun. Nakuha natin? Huwag tayo mag-relax. Tapusin natin hanggang 25.
Well, in that last time, we heard Coach Lerma discussing more on their floor defense. Pero para naman dito kay Coach Jennifer, probably she was telling her girls na kailangan nilang mas maging matibay pa when it comes to their floor defense as well, pati na din sa net.
Kasi dinahado na nga sila sa height, so they really have to compensate with their floor defense here. Para ma-set up yung mga atake nila dito. But so far, Althea and Adrao doing damage for the Junior Tigresses.
You know, you can see Althea's reaction though she got a point from that attack. Hindi siya kontento kasi from her approach, and nandun siya na siya sa taas, nakita niya na hindi siya maabot ng blockers eh. So hindi pa niya nahataw ng mas matindi yung palo niya. Nung nakuha ni Cantada yun, she was standing up. So kumbaga kung hindi kinuha ni Cantada yun, out na yun.
And you know, at this level, ano rin siya, she's an outside hitter with a huge height there. Mahirap na coverage for any defense.
That's correct. But in that last attack, nakuha ni Cantada yung down the line hit niya. But an error, an enforced error on the side of EAC, did not allow them to get a point.
Second technical timeout tayo. Lamang dito ang UST 16-7. Magbabalik po kami. Back with us here at the San Andres Sports Complex in Manila as we bring you the Shakey Super League Girls Volleyball Invitational as we take a look at our face of the game brought to you by Shakey's. Order favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now. These three young boys certainly loving the action here. Nakita nyo naman, mapalaki, babae, matanda, bata.
First time ata natin magkaroon ng lalaki na face of the game. Diba? Nice! Dig right there by Cantada.
At na-block doon, but a net touch violation ang tinawag against EAC.
Medyo off timing na siya. And kaya hindi siya nakapreno nung nag-approach siya.
O saan layo na nung bola eh. Hinabol niya talaga doon. And Grom will come in replacing ito si Carino. Double digit lead para dito sa UST.
This time, ang ganda rin ng mga naging depensa dito ni Cantada.
And kanina, Sheila, nakita natin si Coach Kung Fu kausap si Margaret Althea in that last timeout. As Adrao once again delivering.
Well, these coaches really just want to encourage their players more. Kumbaga, unleash their fullest potential every game. Kung titingnan mo to si Althea, ang tangkad niya. And open hitter pa siya. So, mas matangkad pa nga ata siya kay Adrao eh.
Oo, yun nga eh. Bihira makita ng outside hitter na mas matangkad sa middle blocker mo. But
That's correct. Kaya siguro ang reminder sa kanya, pag binibigyan ka ng bola, syempre itodo mo na. Alright? So, that just giving them more tapang every time.
And I think that's in preparation din. Kasi syempre, she's a graduating player and sa seniors division, iba rin yung mga kalaban niya doon.
That's correct. Pero kanina kasi na-clarify ko kay Coach Lerma na walang grade 12 dito sa team nila. So grade 11 pababa. Partida, wala pang grade 12 So Althea still has one more year. Now, you'll just be surprised na mas gumaling pa siya. You won't be surprised rather na mas gagaling pa siya after a year.
But right now, she's showing what she's made of here. Talking about to si Margaret Althea. as well as a draw, but that time overcooking that spike.
And that's a good read for Cantada as well. You know, last second reaction, nabasa niya na medyo malakas yung bola. Naiwasan pa niya.
So EAC cutting the lead down to single digits, only an 8-point lead. Garavillas now on deck to serve. Let's see what UST will do here. They go from the back road. And tuluyang nag-error na dito ang EAC.
No, that's a hesitation on the part of De Guzman. Kasi, well, it's Arasan, their first setter. Supposedly, ang kukuha siguro iniisip niya. That's why she was a bit delayed to get to the ball, committing an error.
Now a draw at the back line to serve. 19-10 is our tally.
Sharp
Good
serve.
service.
Yes. Dapat a good save by Cantada again.
So EAC not going away just yet, but Altea drilling it.
No, that's the first combination play, I believe, that was set up by Magnayi. So, tingnan mo naman yung frontliners ng UST dito. Altea and together with Rachel Bahamonde.
Very tall front line na kailangang harapin itong EAC. And that time, nabiyayaan pa ng puntos doon. Catch and throw violation against the EAC. Ika.
Oh, you'd love the diligence of Cantada pagdating sa floor defense. Ngayon na nasa likod siya. But still, you know, she needs help from her teammates dahil hindi niya magagawang mag-isa. Itong, you know, to retrieve and save the ball every time as another service ace para sa UST.
Jaila Adraw on the roll so far. She and Margaret Altea, the dynamic duo doing damage here. 22-10 ng ating talaan here as UST looking good to grab this set. And a miscue na. Sunod-sunod na yung naging errors dito ng EAC. As we will pause for a break dahil nga tagta-timeout dito ang EAC. Pakinggan natin si Coach Jennifer.
Given na panalo sila. Kaya lang, ang point dito is ayusin nyo yung laro nyo. Para kang pumunta ka rito, hindi mo lang nakapayong bola. Ano meron? Diyan i-up mo yung sarili mo. Sabi ko nga ayaw kita ipasok, pero alam mo yun, tinry ko pa rin. Nakita mo naman, di ba? Game tayo, huwag nyong gawing katawa-tawa yung mga sarili nyo. Lumaro kayo.
You would love the trust that Coach Jennifer still has to her players. I like, although it might sound negative or people will take that as a negative thing, but still, syempre, pumunta sila dito because, you know, they want to play. At nakita naman natin how they performed previously. So, kaya ganun na lang yung encouragement ni Coach Jennifer sa kanila.
Set point na dito ang UST. You know, if you're EAC, yun nga, medyo malabo mo na makuha yung set dito. But you're trying to build good habits. Kasi in the long run, that's what's gonna help you.
Definitely. It's not just UST, you know, learning from this part of the match, but also EAC.
And the challenge naman ni Coach Jennifer kay Crom who was inserted here in the match. Maganda naman yung sagot doon ni Jana Crom.
That's right. Well, sa iba, panghihinaan na sila ng loob especially hearing that from a coach. But this, I believe, just motivated Crom more to get a point.
Nasabihan siya kanina doon ni Coach. Parang wala na nga siyang balak ipasok But right there, repaying her trust. But UST just too much here in set number 1 as they win it 25-11 courtesy of this attack sheet.
That's correct. In that last play, nakabalik naman agad itong UST getting a good pass and definitely Magnayi was able to put up a set.
End of the set number 1, 25-11. Magbabalik po kami para sa set number 2 in just a bit. Don't go away. Back with us here for EAC versus UST set number 1 highlights here. And Sheila, it was been a dominant display para dito sa Junior Tigresses.
Yes, at the onset, both of the teams just testing the waters. But when, you had, of course, Althea taking control of the offense, then sumunod na yung mga teammates nila. On the other hand, for Emilio Aguinaldo College, Samantha Cantada also had, sparks of the game, but still isn't enough for them, para makahabol or makumarangkada for this part of the match.
You mentioned Sam Cantada early on. Medyo nagpapakitang gilas din, but Margaret Altea and Jaila Adra was just too much. UST using their size, their might, their skill, and ultimately winning set number 1, 25-11. Let's take a look at some of the numbers here, Sheila.
Definitely, it was a UST who showed superiority when it comes to their attacks. Makikita mo sa stats natin, hindi nagkakalayo. 5 service aces to 1. Pagdating nga sa opponent's errors, diba, mas lamang lang, isa lang ang difference nila. So it has been really the offense that takes control on the part of UST.
And this set is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now. Magnaye at the service line, their center doing a splendid job so far mixing up their attacks.
Well, lahat nabibigyan niya ng opportunity para makapuntos and of course to contribute for the team.
If you're EAC naman, this is your chance to bounce back. Naalala nga natin nung last game nila, bumawi naman sila against De La Salle Sopel in set number 2.
That's correct. Extended pa yun. So, alam mo yung konti lang kailangan pa ng konti pang tapang for this girls of Coach Jennifer.
But right now, they are in disarray as UST jumping out once again to a 3-0 lead in set number 2.
You know what I noticed from our games? Yung sa services pa lang, talagang every player na ilalagay mo sa service area, they will definitely, alam mo yun, hahatawin talaga nila sa umpisa pa lang.
That serve of the game is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now.
Yes, that's why you see Magnayi, of course, the setter, talagang also creating or making points for her team.
And she has been the unsung hero so far for Coach Lerma Giron and the rest of the Junior Tigresses. 5-0. EAC yet to find their bearings here in this set. Pinasahan na dito si Cantada. Pagkakataon for UST once again.
That's
Sidson.
good block. Huyumpa and Cantada tandem at the front.
And maganda dito, china-challenge nila itong mga attackers. Itong UST despite the size difference.
The timing really was the key, for Cantada to defend the net.
Another good attempt, kaso it sails out. But nakikita mo itong EAC, unti-unti medyo nababasa na nila yung atake itong UST. It's just a matter of gaining their rhythm and gaining confidence here.
You can see all around talaga dito si Sam Cantada. Pag nasa likod siya, floor defense. Pag nasa harap, opensa at saka depensa sa net.
Let's see if she could capitalize. But Bahamonde, once again, just too much.
Good coverage the first time for EAC. Pero nung naibalik nila, that was, difficult at hindi na nabasa ng floor defense ng EAC to.
Margaret Altea on deck to serve, and a service error leads to a point once again for EAC. Girls in white trying to come back. Nakita nga natin ito si Huyumpa with a block earlier. And that serve sails out. Not gonna help their cause here.
Narinig mo pati yung mga teammates nila sa labas na sa UST sumisigaw kung in o out ba yung service. And that's really a big help for, especially if you are on the floor.
And UST up by 6 points here, 8-2. Coach Lur Magiron still barking out instructions as we take a look at our fun family pizza of the game, brought to you by Shakey's Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now.
Ito yung nami-miss ko during the time that I was playing, lalo na pag high school volleyball. So parents mo nandyan. As you know, all games of course are live on Plus Network, social media pages, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube. And then for our mainstream,
Of course, ito second game natin live on Solar Sports, yung first and third game natin, which is the next one, and live din sa CNN Philippines. And all games here are also live on Tap Sports. So napakaraming platforms to choose from. You can watch online, you can watch on TV while enjoying all the games here. Ito second game pa lang tayo. We still have 4 more matches after this one.
that's correct. Nag-uumpisa pa lang po ang araw natin. And I hope even if you missed the first game, pwede nyo pa rin silang mapanood, which is really an exciting one. Begin our day. But error for coming from Cantada.
Alam mo, sayang Sheila kasi medyo gumaganda na yung depensa nila. They've been getting good passes, but yun nga yung errors, the attack sailing out.
Hindi pa nagtutugma yung kanilang opensa at depensa for this set.
She will try once again. This time, she won't be denied.
The good thing about Cantada, kahit saang part ng court mo itaas yung bola, basta mataas siya, kasi ang taas din ng reach niya, diretso yung siko niya, and that's going to be really difficult for the defenders of the opponent, you know, to receive or even block kapag ganun kataas or kaganda yung setup sa kanya.
Actually, really reminds me a lot yung game, yung build. It reminds me a lot of Kate Santiago.
Mataas din ang reach.
Oo.
Yes.
So, very deceiving. Akala mo, hindi mataas tumalon dahil nga sa build.
At saka kargado talaga
Oo.
yung palo eh. Pa-service man yan o palo, harap-likod.
And almost another service ace, but good pick up there by UST. Chance here to set up their attack. But ayun, miscommunication in that first ball. UST trying to capitalize. They go.
And a good defense being shown right there by EAC, but you know, Clarin just had a tough time, you know, hitting that ball over.
Di na itawid ang bola doon. So it's 10-4 now, UST. They won the first set, 25-11. Abigail Sinson on deck to serve. And almost a service ace. So free ball here for the girls in black. Adraw, nabitin sa kanyang atake doon.
You know, she was a bit delayed approaching to that setup. Kaya naman mababa na yung bola when she tried to drop it on the other side.
Adraw was the main catalyst in that first set and also in the first game. At di na nahabol doon. Sinson with the error. So if you're EAC, you're within reach. Only a 4-point lead by UST. Mahaba pa ito. Magnaye. Good pickup job by Arasan. Goes back to the younger Arasan. Third time.
What?
Good.
Good defense by EAC.
Pang-apat na pagkakataon. Talagang pinagkakatiwalaan ni Magnaye. Ito si Arasan so far. Let's see who will she go to. This time running attack, and that works. Adraw with a kill.
You know, finally, it's a good play for Bagnayi in that last sequence because it has been 3 consecutive setups ang binibigay kay Arasan, and the defense of EAC already knew, you know, how to defend that attack.
But great show of patience naman din for Magnaye. Arasan from the back with his service ace.
Mamaya chismis ako sa dalawang Arasan na to. How they will, you know, discuss things. about the game.
Siguro sabay naman sila pumunta sa venue, no?
Yeah, together
Silang
with
tatlo.
yeah. A good save, good effort by EAC.
Magnaye. This time she goes to Altea. Too much power on the part of Margaret Altea.
And the execution on the side of UST, bit fast para dito sa depensa ng EAC na hindi sila makareact. Kaya ganun na lang yung mga setups na binbigay dito ni Magnayi kay Altea.
Let's listen in to an EAC timeout.
Wala siya tumakbo, dito ka na pumunta, tapos bibitaw ng open. So naliligaw ka eh. Naku po, patay tayo dyan. Lalamunin tayo ng buong buo nito. Basahin mo muna yung ibibigay. Huwag ka tumingin dun sa spiker. Receive naman! Utang na loob! Receive po!
Well, yes, because the reception and defense is, you know, the one that will really help them, you know, to get back on the floor. And isa sa mga pinoint out ni Coach Jennifer was the net defense naman dito para sa kanyang middle blocker. And that is Garavillas. Kasi ang laki ng responsibilidad na meron siya on the floor, lalo na you have Altea and Adraw in front. Ang tinitingnan niya yung spiker, which is dapat ang tinitingnan yung setter or yung bola most of the time, kaya nahuhuli siya pagdating sa net.
Let's see how the girls in white respond, but that time Altea again, too much muscle on that one. At papalitan muna dito. Serapio will return and replacing ito si Hoyumba.
And in situations like this, dito talaga mararamdaman mo yung need for, you know, a more reliable blocker for EAC.
From the back, Cantada. Magnaye goes quick and Bahamonde delivers.
You know, that is one of the things that Coach Jennifer pointed out. Diba, hindi nila binabasa yung setup, kaya naman sila nalilate pag defense sa net.
Magnaye doing a great job distributing the ball. And a service ace to make matters worse for EAC as UST pretty much in command once again in set number 2. Take a look at that wonderful serve coming from Jaila Adrao. 16-7 UST. Magbabalik po kami. Back with us here at the San Andres Sports Complex in Manila as we take a look at EAC Chairman Philip Elawico. Really enjoying the action here, and of course, napakaganda ng mga matches, especially in opening day, Sheila. You've
Talaga
seen,
hindi makakalimutang opening day.
you've seen all the teams, well, 12 teams on opening day and 2 more yung makikita natin debut games here as again, well, this time EAC responding after that timeout.
Well, Althea was a bit late approaching the ball. Kaya naman mababa na yung contact niya sa bola.
16-8, malayo-layo pa yung hahabulin ng EAC at madadagdagan pa yan off that service error.
Well, for EAC, they don't have defense already. Wala na, absent na yon. Pero, I mean, hopefully the coaches trust on the services na naman para makatulong. But still, they commit errors on that. And you've seen Coach Lerma at tinutulungan yung mga players na nagkakalituhan pagdating sa substitution.
Alam mo, kahit sa seniors, nakikita ko yan, nakakalituhan sa substitution. As ito, Jan Chua inserted here, who actually had a few bright moments nung last game nila kontra sa Naga College Foundation. As another service ace pads the lead up to double digits.
You know, I keep pointing out how important the role of the libero inside the court. And, you know, you will need the work and the contribution of the libero, especially on defense. But that's not what we're seeing on the side of EAC.
Chance here for EAC to mount an attack. Cantada dug up there by Arasan. They go back to Altea. Down the line hit.
But still, it works for Althea. Having a couple of options for her. Nakita mo yung advantage talaga ng height pagdating sa opensa, napapakinabangan niya.
Stephanie Arasan, pinaltan na dito ni Jacqueline Lipat as they have opened up an 11-point advantage.
See if they get a good pass, and definitely Arasan will be able to put up or set up a play, giving it to Cantada.
Ang ganda doon, ang bilis ng bola and Cantada taking advantage. And palitan naman din for Coach Jennifer Arasan. De Guzman will go out in favor of Elaine Garces, who's now serving for the White Shirts. Mauricio goes to Bahamonde ng kinapos doon.
I saw Bahamonde telling Mauricio na mababa yung setup sa kanya.
Mauricio replacing itong si Magnaye as their setter.
Good execution and that last play.
Cantada gets blocked.
You have Bahamonde and Altea in front of you. That's a tough challenge for Cantada to, you know, attack that ball and move it over. Kita mo, bantay na siya agad. And no coverage for EAC.
So 28 UST on the verge. Well, 2010 is our tally. UST on the verge of booking their first win here. Unless EAC mounts a comeback. Let's see. Cantada again.
Great effort by UST.
Second time, denied once again by the defense.
You can see, well, the frustration on the side of Cantada. The ball is always being given to her. So alam mo yung diskarte niya, nakita mo earlier, nag-drop siya, nakuha ng UST, pinalo niya, na-block siya. So she's actually running out of options to get a point.
And attack error kontra dito sa EAC. Yeah, eto na si Coach Jennifer Arasan will burn her final timeout. Let's listen in.
Bigay mo. Kasi gaganon naman yun eh. Pag natakot ka doon, patay tayo. Okay lang yun, magkamali. Pero ang pangit kasi nun, outside. Parang ayaw mong pakuha, di outside yun. Huwag ganon. Tuloy mo, tapangan mo sa ibabaw. Pag tinapangan mo sa ibabaw, kita mo mangyayari. Eh wala, binibaby nyo eh. Sige lang, tuloy nyo lang. Push nyo lang.
You know, one of the things that players are afraid to commit is another error. Lalo na kung ganito kalaki yung hinahabol nila. But the point of Coach Jennifer is that huwag kayong mag-alangan sa movement ninyo, sa atake ninyo, kasi mas lalo silang nagkamali in that last frame. Nakita natin, hitting from the middle. You know, a little bit uncertainty was seen, kaya naman lumabas yung bola niya.
On the other side naman, UST getting their groove. And that off-speed attack works para dito kay Lipat.
It's already like a giveaway dun sa setup dito kay Lipat because ang laki na nga ng open spot dun sa floor ng EAC pero hindi pa rin nila nabasa na magiging off-speed yung atake.
And a service ace brings us to match point for the Junior Tigresses.
That is their 7th service ace sa second set lang yan.
Margaret Altea trying to put on the finishing touches here as she is back here at the service line. Alam ko ito si Altea, inabot pa niya si Jurado saka si Abu sa juniors as Bahamonde finally punctuating this set and the match.
No, you'd love the aggressiveness being shown right here at the net for Bahamonde. Talagang nakita niya kung saan pupunta and hindi na niya pinabayaan makuha pa yon ng EAC.
UST grabbing their first win 25-11, 25-10. Magbabalik po kami in just a bit, don't go away. Back with us here at the San Andres Sports Complex in Manila as UST prevailing over EAC in straight sets 25-11, 25-10 as we present to you our MVP of the match, none other than Margaret Altea, Sheila.
That's correct. No, itong batang to, first game pa lang nila, talagang nagpakita na and ang laking bagay for her team of her contributions.
This best player of the match is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now. Margaret Altea showing the full package here and was just too much for the hapless defense itong EAC as itong UST finally grabbing their first win here as kasama na natin ito si Marga Altea. Hello Marga, congratulations sa inyong panalo.
Hello, thank you po. Thank you po.
So Marga, yun nga, yung first game nyo, nanalo kayo first set against Naga but ultimately natalo kayo in 3 sets. So you had 1 week to prepare. Paano nyo pinaghandaan going to this match?
Siguro po, yun po yung ginawa naming motivation na parang hindi na po kami magpapatalo ulit. Gagawin po namin yung best namin and sa training po nilalabas po namin lahat ng mga makakaya namin and yun naman po, nakikita naman po natin sa game. Kaya yun nga po. Tas trust Lord.
Ano yung pinakamahirap na encounter nyo in that last game against Naga na ginawa nyo ng paraan para hindi na maulit for
Siguro
this game?
po, yung kapag po nalalamangan kami, dapat po hindi po nababago yung mindset namin na porket lamang hindi na po kami makakahabol sa lamang po.
So Marga, chance mo nang bumate at magpasalamat.
Hello po. Thank you po sa sponsors namin. Attorney Arnel and Attorney Nico po. And binabati ko po yung family ko sa Davao.
There you have it, Marga Altea, our MVP of the match, and she will receive a super card and gift certificates from Shakey's. So very splendid performance dahil dito kay Marga Altea. As we take a look at set number 1, nakita natin itong UST, well, jumping out on early lead, pero itong EAC hindi rin naman nagpahuli, but man, Marga Altea and si Jaira Adra was really too much. The height difference on full display here for the Junior Tigresses. Of course, ito si Candada had her moments in that first set. As you saw there, nabibigyan siya ng magandang bola nito ni kanyang setter. But UST, Arasan there, also chipping in. And it was a family affair. Actually, minention nga ni Sheila kanina, Coach Jennifer Arasan, her 2 daughters from both squads nandito para magpakitang gilas, but ultimately UST was just too much. 25-11 was that score in the first set. Second set naman, nakita natin EAC trying to will their way back, but Bagnaye was really like an orchestrator here on offense, delivering the ball to all sides of the floor. At itong EAC nga, nahirapan mag-adjust, and Coach Jennifer really tried to pump her girls up ng mga timeouts, but UST talaga was really doing damage on all facets of the game. Mapa-service, mapa-blocking, and Marga Altea bouncing back. Actually, she had a good performance sa Naga, but here, just showing why she is one of the faces and the future itong UST program as they win it in straight sets, 25-11, 25-10. As Sheila, kita natin yung stats in this whole match.
And you can see again, opponents' errors, pareho lang sila. It's the aces and the attacks that really was the big factor for UST to take on this match. At pinakita talaga nila how dominating they are on this department.
And UST grabbing their first win here. Samantalang EAC will drop to 0-2 as we see the rest of the matches here. We still have 4 more here. Arellano and itong California Academy will have their debut games here. But up next, our third game at 12 noon, we have Bacolod Taytong High School trying to build on their first win, taking on a team looking to bounce back, the LPU Cavite. So, matutunghayan niya only here on the Shakey's Girls Invitational Tournament. Magbabalik po kami in just a bit. Don't go away.